all of the time.
Oh, wow. That sounds just like a real song.
The lion broke, the monkey get choke.
Is that part of that song too?
I think so.
Oh, I forgot. Then.
Or that's the words that I sang as a child.
Also fine.
It may well be the real version. I honestly don't remember too much other than the chorus, as stands for most songs in my brain. That's the way it goes.
How's it going, guys?
Okay.
It's going. Happy end of February almost.
Happy Purim.
Happy Purim.
Oh, yes! And all the Hamentations you can eat. I want to eat them.
Hamantaschen.
I guess I should make my own.
A project.
Yum, yum,
My
yum.
friends.
Yum,
Yum, yum, yum.
yum.
Tell me about some Hamentaschen. Can we start off the episode with that? Is that crazy?
Yes, because they're
Sure.
delicious.
Yeah, because it's Purim. If anyone doesn't know, Purim is a Jewish holiday, and I'm not going to get into the details about it, but you eat triangle-shaped cookies, and they are fun to make
filling.
and eat.
Yes, there's a filling inside the triangle shape.
You can put all kinds, and apparently,
And whatever you want.
So my friend
whatever
with
you want.
Israeli roots calls it, the traditional ones are like fruity prunes and things like that. But for me,
And poppy
traditional
seed.
I like
and poppy seed. I know a certain producer loves the poppy seed ones.
Yes, there is baby.
But growing up,
Goodness.
it was always just chocolate chips. That was traditional growing up.
Oh, okay.
Put a little,
Joel's
put a little
traditional.
blob of chocolate chips inside, and you make yourself a Hamantaschen, and it was the best. But I did some research while making the ones I made last night, and I found out you can do like a cream cheese frosting filling. So it's like cream cheese, brown sugar, and chocolate chips. And I was like, well, this is good and pretty yummy, but what if I added Nutella to this? So
Yes.
then I made...
What if?
So then I mixed in a
What
little
if?
Nutella, and then I made another half batch with peanut butter mixed in. So I had
Yum.
vanilla,
What?
Nutella, and peanut butter, three different
Wild.
ones, frosting inside.
So good.
And they're pretty freaking good, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I saw a recipe. That sounds awesome.
It does sound delicious.
And I'm a little jealous. I saw a recipe for a cannoli
Yes.
Hamantaschen,
Yes.
which looked amazing. I didn't make them.
That sounds really good, though.
It's probably
and then
not dissimilar to what I made, just like slightly different flavors
Yeah.
for cannoli filling.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like ricotta cheese.
Right.
Yeah, like a
Instead of
cheese
cream-
and then chocolate chips.
Instead of a
Yeah.
cream cheese, it's a ricotta cheese, so it's a little like grittier, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
But deliciously gritty.
I made with the kiddos over the weekend. We made apple pie filling because it's easy.
Yay.
That's a good one.
And we did chocolate chips, obviously.
It's a
And then
classic.
we did chocolate chip Nutella with the giant Hershey kiss in the middle.
Oh,
that. Now
you.
you're talking. That's a triple chocolate awesomeness.
Yes.
Yes, amazing.
Yes, a certain lion cake made all of his with they all had chocolate chip variety in them. And then we also did like a
kid.
raspberry jam, which was really yummy too.
Oh,
Well, I have a dozen more to make because I still have a little bit of dough left, and those are going to just be
There you go.
apricot because you got to go classic.
and I did poppy seed as well for a certain producer.
I made poppy seed once, but you have to have a lot of poppy seeds in order to make poppy
So
filling.
there's a poppy seed filling that you can buy in a can.
Oh, that's cool.
What a time saver!
And I bought 2 cans last year, so I had one left over this
Yay.
year. So
Ready to
Two
go.
for the
Excited.
price of one. I love it.
I think I'm going to make some more dough this weekend because I still have a half a can of poppy seed that I
Nice.
don't want to go to waste.
Yes.
Nice.
So
Use it
maybe
up.
you guys will get a special delivery.
Well, I was about to say I have a lot of cookies, and I might be packaging them up into little baggies, and then finally making deliveries to certain houses. But again, we'll see how things pan out. If I eat all the
no
cookies,
pressure.
don't be surprised.
They do sound delicious. Yum, 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 yum.
All right. Well, all that cookie talk got me hungry to talk about what's new.
Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do.
What's new?
Sail away, new horizons. What's new?
What's new?
Boop, boop.
Boopy doop.
I always have to like
Boopy
do
doo.
a little perk up
Boop,
in my
boop.
seat and then a little perk down in my seat.
She's
like if you're-
squishing her body down, and then she's raising her body up and up
My
and
little
down.
shoulders go up
Little
and then they go down.
Oompa.
It's almost, it makes me think a little bit of a sweet little groundhog that is coming out of the hole and looking
Yes,
back in.
or
the hole.
whack-a-mole.
Yes, classic whack-a-mole.
Same.
Dook, 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 dook.
That's me. What is new? Some new stuff.
Yeah.
Most visibly noticeable is that there is no snow.
Yes.
Yes.
Woke up
Free
this
of
morning.
Snow.
There was no snow on the ground. Woke up
Doggone.
this morning.
Almost like
Very
real life.
brown.
No snow on the ground.
My snow is melting away.
in real life, I noticed that there's some buds on our trees, so I'm very excited that there's
little budlets.
hope. And side note, guys, it was super warm on Wednesday. That was yesterday.
Sure was.
As of recording.
Yep.
Yes.
And my little bee friends are both hives were active doing their warm weather
doing their thing.
excursions.
They're excited. They're like, spring is coming. I feel it. That groundhog was wrong.
So I'm feeling pretty good. I just bought some more fondant for them, so
That's
just in case.
Bee food, solid sugar bee food.
Bee food.
It's like fondant. Are you making cakes for bees now?
Yeah, they're like little bee cakes.
Oh my
I love it.
gosh.
Just to help supplement in case they run out of honey or they don't know where to find it. As has happened before, because some of my bees were dumb in the past. They couldn't find the honey that was literally right above their head. That they put there.
They have to thrive
that's
on
where they
sweet
put
things.
it. That's where you put it.
You left
Sometimes
it there.
They just
Well,
need
you
help.
know, a few months hibernation. You know, things
know.
happen. It happens.
No, it's hard. Maybe Queenie didn't want to go up there, and they're like, "Well, I guess we'll just stay down here and starve to death."
I mean,
I guess there's nothing that can be
the
done.
number of times I can't find my phone or my keys, like I don't blame them. Come on, I know I left it
that's fair.
somewhere.
We've all been there.
But anyway, I was really excited to see them.
That's very awesome.
Yeah, so that's good.
Great news.
Anything else noticeable on the no snow front? Just that there's no snow?
Well, so all the trees and all the bushes came back to their kind of greenish form, but they're all kind of this subdued green. Like the ground is like a very light pale green. The trees are this cool bluish green color.
Right. And the trees no longer have the snow covering them, which was masking the slightly green color they were getting.
It is interesting that deciduous trees still have leaves in the winter.
Yes, that is true.
That is Animal Crossing magic, Leash. Why question?
That is.
I know. I'm just saying.
It is, you're right.
It would be kind of nice
Authentic.
if there was something that they did differently in the winter.
Yeah, I agree. But then
And
where
maybe you
would
couldn't
your
get fruit.
go? Yeah.
You'd have to
That's true.
harvest it in the summer
to
and
squirrel
spring
it away.
if you wanted it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, wow. I'm glad they don't do. I mean, I'm glad that at least we still have fruit, but it would be nice to have some of the.
I do like the idea of
deciduous.
accuracy in a way.
Sure.
Like in Stardew Valley, like, you know, you only have certain trees during certain seasons.
Yeah,
and, you know, go through the
seasonal
whole-
trees, the special fruit trees.
Leash, the other new thing is if you start hitting some bamboo trees,
Oh,
stalks,
yes.
you're going
Oh,
to
I
get some
forgot
young
about that.
spring
The
bamboo.
light
And that also
spring bamboo,
brings back
yes.
those DIYs if people miss some of those, which I certainly did since I restarted my game in October. So
Yeah, trying to
luckily
get
I
all
already
this
have a few of them. But
spring bamboo, the bamboo drum, the bamboo light. Are those young bamboo? I can't remember. There's definitely a lot of bamboo recipes.
there's the noodle slide. Come on, let's not forget the
Oh yeah, the noodle
slide.
slide. Woo!
In fact, someone in our Discord was very excited about the noodle
Were
slide.
they?
'Cause they didn't start playing till later, so
This is so fun. So everybody that started playing,
new.
starting playing all the fun things you'll get to discover. I'm excited for you. Yay! Yes.
yeah, very
Awesome.
cool.
Oh, stuff.
I think
Um,
I'm trying to think
all
what my
right, and
favorite.
then
I was just gonna say, like, I'm trying to remember what my favorite young spring. I can't
let me
even
take
say
a
it.
look. Let's see what's
Fine
in
young
Blah, blah, blah,
cannibals.
blah.
Let's
Because there's
It's
a
in
bunch
the
of things
archive.
that are special to the young spring bamboo.
Bamboo drum.
What's the
bamboo
drum?
doll.
The bamboo doll. That's
Is
right.
the doll unique to young spring bamboo?
Young spring bamboo.
That
You
might be
need
my
60
favorite one. That is an unexpected delight to eat that
Yes.
one.
So if you don't have that, look forward to it and craft it, and then touch it after you've crafted it and placed it someplace. And
then
boy,
leave
is that
it-
a surprise!
Leave it somewhere to see if your animals interact with it.
I like that pro tip.
Yeah.
Always good to let animals interact. Our animal
Because
friends.
my animals still interact with the helicopter. I'll just walk by and the helicopter's just flying above me. It's super weird. I love it.
That is fun. That would be great to have more of the weirdly flying artifacts. Maybe get some kites or something in the game sometime.
Oh, fun idea. Yeah.
Yeah, kites would be
Dream
cool.
sweet.
Dream sweet. Also, future dreams.
Would you
It's
like
like
to fly?
that'd be a fun
a
spring
kite?
edition. Some kites.
I
Up to the
love
highest
that. And would you craft those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also like it if we could just put our patterns on them. That'd be fun too. I know that's asking for a lot, so I'd be happy just with kite, but pattern kite would be a bonus.
Would
I
it
would
be
love
like-
a Wool Oasis
What if
flag
it was
kite.
like?
That'd be fun.
What if it was like a game that you played with your friends?
Oh my
like
gosh, a
your
mini
animal
game?
friends.
Yes.
Aw.
Yes.
And you could see like who would be able to get theirs higher, or I don't know.
Yeah, because it could
not
be something.
tangle it in a tree.
You could
Like-
go running, but like not fall, and like there could be a whole falling component, like
Oh,
playing
we
with
do
the
love
king
a
tut.
falling.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would
I
be
can't
delayed.
have it like fly away though.
No,
No,
it would
that's
just
a-
be
It
crashing
can't
down.
snap
Tethered.
and fly into the
It would come
ether
back.
because that's okay.
It would always get caught in a tree leash. It would
Would need
always
to be
get caught.
tethered.
In a tree.
the Charlie Brown conundrum.
Yeah. But at least it wouldn't go far away. You'd know where it is.
Oh,
That sounds fun. I want to see kites in trees,
Yeah.
just randomly
Yes.
too. That sounds adorable.
Caught up
like
in the
the
tree.
idea being while I was gone, my animals got up to like flight.
flight shenanigans.
Oh my god, kite flying.
Oh,
I was like,
Flight kying.
Flight kying is not a thing.
Sure.
What am I trying to say?
oh,
Be so cute.
we know what you mean.
Yeah.
That would be adorable.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about mushroom walls? Mushroom mural walls?
Oh,
I mean, I actually haven't seen it yet. I got it and I put it immediately in my house and I forgot to see what it looked like.
I'm gonna go see.
I think I saw
But-
someone post it online.
Okay.
Let's see.
But it is
Mario.
a Mario item, and it
Bleep,
did come with the
blop,
February 25th software update, download update, whatever.
Oh, that's something else that's new. The update to the actual software itself.
Yeah. Did anything else like change though in the mechanics of the game? I didn't.
Oh.
I just
I
presume
didn't
it's
notice
the.
anything.
I thought it was just going to be basically them giving us all the data for the upcoming Mario update. So it's like stored in our games right now.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I
this
was
is
doing. I just-
super
I always
cute.
like
It's a
when they
very-
sneak things in though.
Oh, I know. I do like that.
It's a very cute wall. It looks like the original Mario, like level 1-1 style of
Gotcha.
like tubes
Classic
and the little like
NES.
piranha plants, the original piranha plants
Did
just
we-
coming out of the tube.
Did
And
we
then
have
there's
this
like
wall
glowing coin.
in Pocket Camp?
Ooh, good question. I think if it wasn't the same one, it was very similar because it was
Yeah.
definitely classic Mario styles.
Yeah, I remember it was a game board.
Was
wall.
it animated in the did we have animated
Ooh,
ones?
I don't think it was
I don't think it was
animated.
animated. So that would
This
be
one
the
is
difference.
animated, so
Oh,
that's super
fine.
cute.
I think this might be going into Kevin Bob's house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, are you going to give Kevin Bob the stylings of all the Nintendo stuff? That'd be so
I
fun.
think Lion Cake
Probably.
might
Yeah.
want this as well. He'll
I
be
think
very
Kevin Bob's
excited.
house is going to be where the warp tube goes. I think.
I can't wait for the
Ooh,
warp.
So I can get
oh
from my
gosh.
house to Kevin Bob's house. How fun would that be?
Oh, the warp tubes makes okay. I'm very excited for warp tubes.
Yes.
based on my new design of my my
Are they gonna
current
work-
new design of
Oh.
because I had a little bit of a conundrum
Okay.
with the placement of some of my houses, but the warp tubes solve that problem.
Yes.
Oh, so you
this
don't
is
have to worry about
exciting.
not being able to navigate around them or whatever. You can
Or to get
sneak
to the
around.
houses.
I'm so excited. I mean, when we first saw those pipes, I was just like super excited, and I can't believe that we're actually getting the.
I mean,
It's so
wonderful
awesome.
creation.
I love it. That's not even on our list of what to talk about, but we still cannot wait for it
Oh,
to
yes.
come.
We can't not
What-
talk about it again.
What do you think? How do you think we're going to be getting those items? Are they all going to be just in the seasonal order section, or do we have to like get them from somewhere, buy them from someone? I don't know that I was
Yeah,
very
it's
Question,
clear.
or do you think they'll be like in
Guess.
the front seasonal section?
Yeah,
of-
maybe in
Oh,
the
yeah, like
again,
the
little
front of
calendar
Nooks.
orderable item.
Well, either
They
they'll be
show
in
us
the app or they'll be at Nooks. I guess would be the two locations. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't remember. I don't remember seeing them show how to obtain them in the trailer in the little preview. I don't think they showed us the items. They didn't give us any inkling of how they're going to come.
Nope.
Yeah.
No clues.
No clues. Wah, wah, wah.
What else you guys want to talk about?
Oh man, what about the excitement of Sanrio official announcement? that
Yeah.
the Sanrio characters are coming, which is
I have not
cool.
seen this,
Oh, so we can watch this.
Are we going to watch
So-
this
together.
ad together?
so let's watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's check
Hold
it
on,
out.
let me
so
pull
we
it
can
up.
look at
This
this.
is Isabel announced this on Twitter earlier today.
Oh, Isabel.
Yes,
Which is weird because I
Isabel.
saw her. I think I saw this announcement, and I think I just assumed it was the Mario announcement again for some reason.
Yeah.
Because I read all the comments that people were saying, and they're like, "Great job, Nintendo! You have something as an update that New Leaf has had, like, and blah blah blah."
Oh, I
People
know.
with their tudes.
Oh, boohoo! I
And
know.
then someone's like,
I have a
or you
tweet
could just
sometimes, too.
enjoy it as a different game. It's not like it's the same game. It's similar in theme, but like each game has its own unique.
Yeah, And I'm excited when we get things that were in New Leaf because I'm like, I wish I could have these things from New Leaf. I probably say that 90% of the time. But
so it looks like you need this. You need the cards, of course. We already knew that. They mentioned that like a month or so ago.
Sure.
Right.
And then there's a Hello Kitty hat.
Yes, the hats are looking adorbs.
Oh, I'm watching.
The Hello Kitty room is really cute. I like that.
Wait, I'm not
carpet.
there yet.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
wait. Let's wait for that. The first one is the Hello Kitty room. So
Okay.
we'll wait for
Oh, look
Leash
at the
to get
Hello
there.
Kitty room.
Yeah.
Ah,
I like the carpet,
This is
like
the
or the
first time
rug or
hearing
whatever,
about
with the
this.
big Hello Kitty in the middle.
Yes.
Right.
I like the table.
Oh,
Oh,
we
Pom
got
Pom Purim.
Pom Pom
My
butthole.
baby.
yes.
Little tushy.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish that the cardigan had a little star
I
on its
know.
back. That would have been cool.
But look at Marty. I just remembered how much I love little Marty, so I'm
Marty
excited
is
to
the
see
cute
him.
boot.
Sarah, I might need to borrow. Do you have the Marty
Cheeky
card?
Lala.
I do have the cards, so you guys we can take the cards on tour, so you guys can.
Yeah.
The little twin star, like, oh.
They have a washing machine thingy.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think it's
What
called
is
a
that?
dream machine, but it does look like a washing machine.
I mean, I just assume it's a washing machine.
The little
but
kitty thing hanging
Etoile and
over
her pretty.
Cinema roll.
All these
Cinnamon
items
rolls,
look
so cute.
really similar to the ones we got in Pocket Camp, and I'm assuming
Yes.
Yes,
New Leaf
I'd
as
say
well, right.
they are like the Pocket Camp. There's the Pocket Camp. Pocket Camp. I believe the hats were new. I'm not sure if I'm misremembering. If those may have been a New Leaf and I just didn't get them. But something that we didn't have in either Pocket Camp or a New Leaf are the rugs.
Okay,
So those are, I think, are wonderful. Especially my favorite is definitely the Pom Pom Purin rug because it does have the little butthole on it, which is so funny to me.
Oh,
That will never
I
not
love
be
it.
funny.
I love how
Karopi.
my Melody has. I paused it for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Her little ears are down. She's got like little lop ear. Well, not she, but like
Oh,
the
the hat.
costume that you have.
Yes.
The hat is like little lop ears.
Yes,
Yes.
little lop-eared bunny. Oh, precious.
And then Kara Ropi.
I
Oh
like
my gosh,
I like
Karopi's
this
so
guy's.
cute.
I forgot this guy's name, but I like his house. He has a
Toby.
he has a little bridge in his house. I remember getting the item in Pocket Camp specifically. That was my like my free cookie item from.
Oh,
that one.
yay! Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's cute.
So
And I love
cute.
the snail and the snail.
Den
what was the other
Den.
little button? Den. That's right.
Right.
Den the snail pin.
If anyone wants to know a ton about Sanrio, our episode from like over a year ago called Sanrio Ahoy talks all about when Pocket Camp released Sanrio, and Leash taught me lots, and Rar taught me lots about Sanrio.
I know lots.
Leash
that
knows
day.
loads upon loads.
I
that's
knew
for sure.
nothing, and Leash was literally a professional in the Sanrio
Yes,
world at one point.
That's right.
I was Hello Kitty.
Don't tell anyone.
Where
It's a secret.
people handed me their babies. I'm like, you do not know who is in here.
Trade secrets. Hello Kitty was Leash the whole time.
I was a
Leash all along.
15-year-old girl, and you
Aw.
gave me a small bebe. I did not know what to do with it.
So trusting of mascots. It happens. I imagine all mascots are surprised that people trust them with their children.
And now, you guys, I was terrified of mascots when I was a kid. Anyone
Oh
in
my
a costume
goodness.
where you couldn't see their face scared the hell out of me when I was a child.
Lion Cake
And
is not a fan.
now we know
Oh,
why,
really?
right?
Oh,
We didn't know who was in there.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh.
Nightmares.
It was a completely-
I had nightmares.
oh,
Oh my
nightmares. See, I don't
goodness,
think he has nightmares, but he does not like. When we went to Universal, he was like, "Nope, get me out of here." When Dora came up to play hopscotch with him, he's like,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
out of here.
See you later.
The night before I went to Disney World for the first time, we were staying at my cousin's house in Orlando, and I had to have them turn the lights on for me to sleep because in the dark I was picturing scary, believe it or not, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, the terror.
Terror,
Oh, not
scary Mickey Mouse and Goofy, and like in
So-
the dark, and it scared the hell out of me.
But it was only the cost. It was only the mascot type. So like a Disney princess probably didn't scare you.
No, not at all, because I could see their faces. Like
Oh.
Aladdin
Peter
was
Pan.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So you were
Just-
fully aware that this is a costume and not an actual character. So that was what was
Exactly. Exactly.
Ah, I gotcha.
I was very, because I'd seen enough movies where like someone takes the head of one of those elaborate costumes. Like I knew.
What?
That
There
there
are
were people
children
in there.
listening.
Oh, I'm sorry to the children listening. There
I don't
are
think the
actual-
children that are listening are. Hopefully.
scary. They're probably well aware. of
Parents,
mascots being-
earmuffs. Come on.
Oh, oh, delightful.
Did you guys hear that they don't do this anymore? But if you yelled "Andy's coming" or something like that with the Toy Story characters, they'd all flop down.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a lot of
Amazing.
trouble.
I never went there after Toy Story came out, so I didn't know about this, but that sounds amazing.
So I mean, I didn't see it. I just would
You
see
heard
like
about it?
stories, and then apparently for like security reasons or something. I don't know,
Well,
for some safety reasons.
People were dying.
It's probably pretty hard to get to do, drop to the ground and get back up again when you're in a mascot, in the Buzz Lightyear costume.
I also bet people took advantage of it, right? Like once they heard that was a possibility, then like kids would go running through the park yelling, "Andy's coming!" And
yes. Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. Anything else we want to talk about for Sanrio? I think Pom Pom Purin is my favorite, so anything with that. I really like the cinema roll little table.
Yes. I like those cafe items.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the Karo Karopi. Outside the house, it looks like there's like a lantern or something with like Karopi's face on it.
Oh yes, the little stone lantern with a face,
which looks super cute too. Yes. So those are the ones that I'm keeping an eye out for.
I'm going back to see that part because I want to know what you're talking about.
Oh, very cute.
That was outside his house, outside Toby's house.
Yeah, I think it might be inside too, but you can get a better look on the outside. It's like to the right of his door.
Oh,
yeah, it's like a standing stone lantern. With
there's one inside too. That's really cool. I like it. And they made use of that pond stone that I've always made fun of. Like, what do you do with a pond stone?
It's just
looks great in front of Toby's house.
Sure does. Ooh, nice. Very pretty.
Very cool. Yeah. And then the last what's new item that we wanted to discuss is this blossom lantern that has a fancy name that I can't really say.
Were you looking it up, Sarah? The thing?
Yeah. So Hinamatsuri is what both of these items are for, and that's Girls Festival or Dolls Festival. So
tell me about it.
Well, in that case, I better read some more about it. I just looked up the name.
Tell me more.
Girls' Day, special day, celebrated on March 3rd of each year. Platforms covered with red carpet material are used to display a set of ornamental dolls representing the emperor, empress, attendants, and musicians in traditional court dress of the Heian period. So, just sounds like a cool celebration. I haven't read a whole lot about it, but the dolls do look really cool. The lantern is for Hinamatsuri, but the other display is the Hinaninyango. Wait, no, Hinaninyo. Hey, sorry. I don't know how to say things. Words, they're hard. That has more than one syllable. Don't look at me. I don't know how to say things, but it's a doll display that looks really cool.
Okay, so the two items you're getting is either the doll display or these blossom lanterns. What
do you mean, or?
So I
can't get both?
Well, no, sorry, you can, but like so in your seasonal, so similar to how you got the different megaphones
for each day. I'll have to keep checking.
So I think you have to check back every other day or alternating days to get both.
I gotcha.
I do think it's fun that they're making it more of a game to pick up these different items and alternating them. I like that. Yeah. I say good job, Nintendo, for making it a little bit more exciting.
Exactly. I don't mind that new mechanic at all because then it's a bit of a surprise. It encourages you to check in multiple days and not just the one day. So that's probably on Nintendo to get people more active after a year into the game.
A little bit of fatigue from going hard from the beginning.
Just little drops, little droplets. Take a little eyedropper from the Nintendo vial of ideas and just like dip, dip, dip,
because we know there's so much tinkering in there, and we're just waiting for it to come out. We know. Because those warp tubes, where do those even come from, right? Like, no one even specifically asked for it, and now we're getting them, so.
We did.
Did we?
That's right. Splatacker definitely did. Just shouting out again. Yes, Splatacker asked for the warp pipes and it came true. It's like poof, magic. So we just need to ask for more things. Keep asking for stuff.
I mean, all that tells me is that Nintendo is not only, listening to our podcast, but they are also somewhere in our Discord. So welcome to Nintendo member in our Discord.
Stealth Nintendo
whoever
member.
You are. I'm going to start pointing out people and
which member is Nintendo. There's a lot of quiet people in our Discord. Which one is Nintendo?
Lurkers.
If you are Nintendo, please feel free to DM me and tell me.
It's not me.
Wouldn't it be great if it was? I'm telling you. Sorry.
Wouldn't it be great if it was me?
All this time,
the whole time. That makes sense.
It's not me. But
it's not Leash.
That would be cool.
Little did we know, Leash has like some third cousin once removed working at Nintendo, and you've been texting them this whole time.
I do have Leash's connections, but not at Nintendo, unfortunately. For I would be working there.
Yes, that's a good point.
Or am I already working there?
What? So many mysteries.
No.
What?
Secrets.
But I'm not there.
I appreciate at least Leash doesn't make us live in mystery too long. She's like, or am I? I'm not.
No.
It's okay.
Don't get your hopes up, peeps. No.
All right. Okay, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Or she just she's making it up.
It's the long con.
3 years in the making, and we're still waiting to see where this is going.
See? You'll never know. I'll never tell.
I just thought of that the other day. That trailer for some movie with Brittany
We've talked
Murphy.
about it before, too.
Have we? Oh, God, sorry. In that case, I take it back.
I think we even looked it up. Yeah, we looked it up. I think, Joelle, you remembered the name.
No.
I think it was you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what episode that was.
If it was Brittany Murphy and it wasn't Uptown Girls, I cannot help you. Or Clueless.
It was
someone
not
knew the name of it,
Clueless.
and then we found it, and then it can't be deja vu. I remember very vividly.
No, we definitely talked about it before. We
We
definitely did, and I apologize for bringing it up again, but I just can't stop myself from talking about it. Funny memories.
I'll never tell. All right, guys. I think that wraps up our What's New portion of the show.
We think
Took a lot longer to. I thought this was going to be a quick part of the show, but we rambled for a while, like we do.
We're not quick about these things.
We like to talk.
It's a great segue into our next segment that we're going to be talking about, which is if I could turn back time, I would review your review. Oh, yes. It is time for another review. My review.
Nice.
Since the last time we had this segment, which was 3 weeks ago, we've gotten... Long? I know. It seems like yesterday.
Seems like yesterday.
But we got several more reviews. So I was really excited. And we will be going back eventually. I'm sure we can't possibly keep getting reviews. I mean, or can we? At the alarming rate that we're getting them now.
I mean, prior to this moment, there were actually several reviews before the two we've already read.
That's true. So thank you.
Several.
Thank you,
I won't even tell you how many, just several.
Tens
of reviews.
It's pretty great. I'm excited about it.
And by the way, this is Apple Podcast reviews because I don't really know where else one can leave a review, and we don't get access to them if they do. Like I've asked this before for the last 3 years periodically, but if you can leave a review elsewhere, tell us where that is so we can see if there's other ones.
We have no idea.
It never comes up. It's always just.
But you
Apple.
can yes, and you can leave your review in your country's native Apple podcast, and we will find you. We will
find it.
But this is a follow up. I have 2 new reviews, and these are follow ups to our previous review, my reviews, where we critically reviewed two very interesting reviews.
Two divergent reviews, one might say.
Yes,
right?
Of differing opinions.
Yes.
One of them was a little harsh, and they were from Canada. I have 2 new Canadian reviews to review.
Thank you, Canada.
Thank you, Canada.
Yes.
Thank you, Canada. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, Canada. Yeah.
Thank you, innocence.
Thank you, Providence. Thank you, disillusionment. If you want the real words, it's disillusionment.
Ooh.
Thank you, Alanis.
Yes. Thank you, Alanis Morissette.
Or Alanis, I should say. Is her name Alanis?
Alanis
Oh,
Morissette.
is it?
I think it's Alanis.
Alanis. Okay.
I think it is.
Canadians, correct us.
Feel free to correct us in your next review.
Please.
It's Alanis, okay? 10 out of 10, 5 stars.
Speaking of 10 out of 10 5 stars.
What?
I know. This first review that I have comes from Cheryl Girl World.
Oh, fun name. Hi, Cheryl.
Who's from Canada. And they write, Canadian review.
Hey!
5 stars.
Exclamation point.
I already love it.
Yay!
They wrote 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Love this pod. All good vibes. All good songs. Thank you, I know. All good pod. Hope this bumps your Canadian numbers. Thanks for what you do.
Love it.
What do you guys think of that review?
Well, I want to start by questioning the pronunciation of Sugar World. Because is it Sugar World? Is it Sugar World? How do you pronounce it? Is this like a rural juror situation? You just can't really pronounce it.
I think her name or their name, their name is probably related to Cheryl, so perhaps Shirley.
Yeah.
Or
Sugar World. Just try to say it though. Just Sugar World.
Sugar World. Yeah,
right?
I like it.
It's tough. It's tough. I love it.
Cheryl
I'm not making
World.
fun of it. I am just trying to pronounce it.
It's a lot of orals.
Yeah.
It's got a good repeating sound, and I like a lovely repetitious sound. It's
I like
nice.
it.
That's what I'm
I like
saying.
it a lot.
Okay.
I'm reviewing the name and saying thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm reviewing the name and giving it a 10 rural jurors.
Ooh. That's a 30 Rock reference to friends who have not seen the show.
It's true, it is.
It's a hard to pronounce
I'm
movie name.
reviewing the punctuation.
Ooh.
And giving it a C.
What? Oh.
But I love the review. I'm reviewing the punctuation only.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are just picking parts to review. If I'm reviewing the whole review, it's some other
It's an A+
spectrum.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah,
Chef's
it's
kiss.
It's a 98 out of 98 smiley face maple leaves. Yep.
Oh.
Yes. So there is a space after an exclamation point a couple times. And I would accept this as canon of how this person writes, except for one of them does not have a space before the exclamation point. So I had to mark it, take a little bit of off for that.
Well, gotta have. She's got punctuation standards.
Leisha standards for precision, and I
do
don't
appreciate.
disagree.
Yeah, and I do appreciate that everything is lowercase, so that consistency I'm totally good with.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
I
how
actually
they like to write.
style choice.
I'm gonna take your feedback or your rating of the punctuation, and I'm gonna turn that a little bit around and say it's like an A++ because there's lots of exclamation points, and I appreciate the enthusiasm put into
I do love
the tone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And there is even a smiley emoji with little hearts on it.
Oh, so sweet.
So I do like that too.
Yeah, like
Very
that too.
Nice touch.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my grade to a B+. It's really the only thing that I have issues with is the non-space after 10 out of 10 exclamation point. B+.
There's also the one after numbers, also not a space.
Oh.
There's two. So it's like 2 and 2, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, no.
B.
There's only 2 have a space. The rest don't, because there's another one. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
typing on your phone, it happens. But
Yeah. Gotta
it's a
say.
B+.
B.
It's a B+
I'm gonna
in
give it a B.
consistency.
I gotta knock it down.
Knock it down to a B.
because
But again, like a 98 whatever is
we're
out
only
of
talking
whatever.
about punctuation. Yes. All right. And thank you, Canadian listener, for
Sure
such a
will.
nice, sweet review. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It's the nice.
We have another Canadian review,
What?
guys.
Shut
so
up.
now we're up to like 2 good ones.
We're almost at
awesome.
like half. We're almost at 2.5 stars in Canada.
I know. I'm so excited.
Oh.
This one's from Irvish. And they say, "Love this show!" exclamation point, Canadian flag.
Thank you very much, Canadian flag.
So in case I missed it, it says that they're from Canada on the bottom, which is like part of like the little
I do like
description.
that both of these made it very clear that they're Canadian reviews in one way. or
Yes,
another.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, 5 stars. Again, very
Beautiful.
excited.
It's a beautiful
Thank you. I was so happy to find this show. The ladies share great tips for the game. Keep up the great work.
We will.
Wow. We tried.
Punctuation on this one is really top notch. I just have to say. Consistent 1 space after periods.
Yep.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's probably a perfect review. It's basically a perfect review.
Yeah, it gets the point across. It's succinct. Frankly, it could have more exclamation points. That's all I'm going to say. But
you're right.
I do appreciate that not everyone is an exclamation point person, and that's okay. You're allowed to be more reserved. That's fine.
But there are there's 1 exclamation point in the title, which is great.
Yes,
so I'm good with that.
That is good.
And there are 4 adjectives here that are really like uplifting. So there's love, happy, and then great twice.
Great and great. Love Happy Great Great. Is that the new name of our podcast?
Terrific.
Love Happy Great Great.
Love Happy Great Great. I think it could be an alternative title, and I think it sounds amazing. I would rate this
like
review.
Eat, Pray, Love.
Oh, Love Great Great.
Love
Eat, Pray,
Happy
Love.
Great Great.
Love Happy
I would
Great Great.
Love Great Great that when I start making those little wall signs to put up in my house, Love Great Great will be the first one I make.
Love Happy Great Great.
Oh, I'm sorry. Love Happy Great Great.
Yeah, it's very important, the happy. I mean, you can't have love and great without happy. I don't know how you could have one without the other and the other.
I'm going to review adjectives, and I'm going to give this one an A+ for adjectives.
And I'm going to review the review and give it one tasty poppy seed Hamentaschen because that's my favorite. So there you go.
I am giving it a 1, 2, 3. I'm giving it 3 out of 3 sentences because there are 3 sentences in it.
I love it.
Accurate.
Technically, there are 4 if you count the title.
because the title is also a
I
sentence.
did not count the title.
That title keeps tripping you up. It's tricky.
I know.
Yeah.
You keep missing it.
It's like because it's a separate entity. Sometimes the
I
way
think
it's
you're
designed.
I get
distracted
it.
by the Canadian flag.
And the stars in between. It messes
very,
you up.
it's, yeah.
We appreciate those stars in between, though. So
We
thank
do.
you.
Those stars are clutch. If you write no review, but you leave us stars, we also love it.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Aw.
And just to clarify, because I think in the beginning it was a little confusing. Like 1 star is not as good as 5 stars. So if you really like our show, we want 5 of those.
Yes,
5
that's
is
the best.
better
We
because
appreciate
there's more.
that much.
Think of 5
the one.
stars as 98 maple leaf smiley faces
And 1 poppy seed.
and 1 poppy seed
Hamentaschen.
Hamentaschen.
Yeah.
Yum.
And 4 adjectives.
I love it.
So that has been another Review My Review.
Yay.
If you would like your review reviewed on our podcast, perhaps maybe in the future, make one.
Yay.
Hop on over to Apple Podcast if you know where the heck that is and leave us a review.
Yeah, and if you
It
know
takes a
there's
little bit of time.
There's a
for,
link to it in our show notes in case you're wondering.
Oh, thanks, Joelle.
Apple
Thanks for doing
Podcast.
that. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
But yes, please do it. No, I was gonna say the more fun and festive reviews have a better chance. And even if you don't like us, make it original.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Honestly, as you just
It's a
learned,
challenge.
punctuation is fun. Emojis are fun. Sentences of all shapes and sizes are fun. So go
fun.
to
Yes.
town. Adjectives are
Have a
appreciated.
field day.
Love,
All
happy,
right.
great, great.
Well, with that, I think we're ready for a quick break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the flip side.
Yes.
And we're back.
We're back.
That was a wonderful little commercial that we had in there.
Yeah.
I'm
If you're
very
listening to
interested
this
in that
later,
commercial.
you're not going to know what we're talking about. But we're going to talk about it right now because
Yes.
we just want to remind you that the Scranton Fringe Festival is starting today.
The Animal
if you're listening to
Crossing
this
event for
Animal
yeah.
Crossing, sorry, yes, the Animal Crossing Scranton Fringe Fest virtual
Yeah.
Animal Crossing thing
Yes.
is happening.
Yes.
Check it out.
Starting today,
Yes.
Woo.
February 26th,
Yes.
Streaming things.
2021.
Yes.
Yes.
If you are
YouTube,
listening
Twitch,
after February
Facebook.
2021, this is completely irrelevant. But
It doesn't
if you
make
are
any
not,
sense.
There may be archives, but if you
That's
are
a good
listening,
point.
Yes.
Ooh,
if you're listening presently, enjoy it live.
that's a very good point.
Yes,
They're-
and you can find them
it'll be
on their
available.
social medias.
Yeah.
Social meets.
And the Scranton
I think
Fringe
it's
website.
Scranton Fringe, right? Yep.
Yeah, it's Scranton Fringe, the social media. Their website is I think scrantonfringe.org. It's all in the ad you just heard. It's all in the episode.
It was in.
from a
Yeah,
couple
you
weeks
heard
ago.
it. You heard it here.
I've retweeted onto the social medias on Twitter a couple times
Yes.
as well. So all that information is out there. If you can't find it, literally just Google Scranton Fringe. You'll find it. It'll be fine.
Yep.
And I am
Useful.
saying fringe and not
it's-
fridge. Let's make that very clear. 'Cause I think I did just say Scranton Fringe.
It's
And
an
that's
N,
probably a very different
as
product.
in Nancy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Advanced refrigeration. from
Fringe, like the
Pennsylvania.
things on your forehead if you're in England, or like the things on the edge of like a
fringe
coat
jacket.
if you're wearing
Leather
a coat,
jacket.
a leather coat jacket thing.
Sure.
Exactly.
Fringe.
Fringe.
And it is free The donations are very much
yes.
appreciated.
Yeah. Support the artists if you can.
And it's fun for people of all ages.
I think so.
So check it out.
Yeah.
With that
We have another announcement.
said, we have another announcement.
Yeah.
Who wants to talk about it?
I can do it if you want. You want to do it, Sarah? No, Sarah.
yes.
Sarah, I'm saying you
Sarah's
do
a
it.
mime.
You do it.
I'll talk about it.
Sarah
Yes,
the mime
so
should definitely talk.
I'm miming all the things. This is
But
the
she's
thing.
speaking.
You can't see
It's
it.
very
Just
confusing.
kidding. I will also construe via words what's happening. We have an exciting, or rather the mods for our Discord have a contest going on right now. That is to create your own Animal Crossing song rhyming couplet for us to sing at the beginning of an episode. So that's an ongoing fun contest that you can submit your own lyrics and you hear us sing things at the beginning of the podcast. That could be your very words coming out of our very mouths. It would be fun. So you can submit your entries to our mods, to Low specifically through the Discord. So please do. And what is the last day for that? It's coming up, right?
Yeah, that is Sunday the 28th.
Sunday.
The end of
This
February.
Sunday.
Yes.
So
get
this
it-
episode
get those
drops
entries
on
in.
Friday. By the time you hear this, you have about 48-ish hours before it's due. So get your
time.
rhyming caps on.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ooh,
and
your
join our
rhyming caps.
Discord if you're not already with
Okay.
us.
Definitely join our
Yes.
Discord.
That's how
If you
get in.
can.
We actually had
yes, if you're allowed.
two new Discord members this week. I wonder if
Oh,
they
yay,
joined
hello.
for this contest. I don't know. We'll
So
find out.
exciting.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, friends.
Yes, welcome.
And did we tell people how to join the Discord? Did we do
No,
that
I
yet?
can if you want. I can if you want.
Yeah,
I can.
do it.
Ooh,
Do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can join our Discord by asking nicely
Yay. That's
via
easy.
I want to join
Oh.
the Discord.
Uh-huh.
Email at thepocketpod@gmail.com,
Nice.
at the social medias. We're Twitter, we're on Facebook,
The
and we're on
meds.
Instagram at the Pocket Pod, all one word, but there's a the. Don't forget the key.
That's very important.
But any of those ways, you just ask nicely. You say, hey friends, you are the best. We think you have the best podcast in the world. No one's is better. We'd love to join your Discord.
And
And
I
we'll
would
say,
suggest
great,
and
go write a review.
And I would sorry, I'm so sorry to talk over you, but I would also recommend that you send it in a DM to ensure that we receive
Yes.
it and get your own personalized
Please.
invitation link
Yes.
for you and you alone.
That's a good point. Rather than posting it, you are correct. I said the wrong thing, I think. Thank you, Sarah.
No, you gave the root of the thing and then I helped by narrowing it down.
Fine-tuned it.
She tapered it.
Fine tune. Typhoon.
Sarah's
Whittled it.
making all kinds of hand movements right now, and I'm so sorry everyone is missing out on this. It is a bit.
You'll never know. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Now I'm making little bird faces with my hands.
I wish we were recording. Is this amazing?
You know,
Next
one
time.
of these days we'll get
We
the
could do it.
technology, y'all. Yeah, we could.
I mean, we could
Good.
do like a live thing at some point. I don't know that we'll like
Yeah.
record, but yeah.
That's true. Could do a little.
Yeah.
You could do a Patreon thing for fun times. Everyone, maybe.
Hey, that's a reason to join our Patreon. Third announcement. We still have that. It's still there.
It's still there.
We do stuff.
It's been a bit slow lately, but maybe new content's coming soon once I have some free time again.
Yay.
You never know.
We're planning and scheming some stuff on the
Scheming
side.
and dreaming.
Yeah, there's a whole thing on my desk that I just have to look at, and there will be things to come from that.
Yes,
It's true.
Very exciting.
It's true.
What a time to be alive.
It's very true.
Statement.
You guys.
What?
You
Tasty
guys.
What?
Yes.
Do you guys want to talk about some dream sweets?
I sure do.
Yay.
Does someone want to sing instead of me?
Sure. Oh, Joelle, you want to sing it? Go for it.
No, I was excited. I was waiting for Leash to sing it, and now Leash offered it to us. So Sarah, you go, or I can join
Okay,
you.
I
if you'd
try.
like to go.
Yeah, you could do.
Okay.
So, dream,
Dream
sweet, where you sweetly dream.
Oh, it was like two angels just
Oh,
singing into
You're
my
so
ears.
nice
Too kind. Too kind.
to enjoy our lovely treat.
It's beautiful.
Aww. We tried.
That's
we
not
tried.
what your face was saying, lady.
we gave our old college
I
try.
loved it. I thought it was sweet. I wasn't like plugging my ears or making like a weird screeching.
That's true. You were she did a great job.
Sure.
She endured it. and it
I was enamored.
was-
You guys, we've got
Yes.
some dream sweets. JB, you have one.
I do.
Let's
Yes.
talk about it.
I do.
Tell us about your dream sweet.
I have this. I think it's a pretty simple concept. I would like when one of my villagers says, "Hey, I would like to move out soon." rather than panicking in the moment and saying, I'm just not ready for you to leave, don't leave. You could say yes, but then you could schedule the time. You could say, yes, I would be happy for you to move. Why don't you take a little time to say goodbye to people, maybe wait a week and then leave on like next Sunday. And like that would give Tom Nook time to prepare his crew.
Yes.
And it wouldn't just be this like urgent kerfuffle of sending them home and having to say goodbye so quickly. And it's all just so fast.
Follow up.
Yeah.
During the logistics of the moving, you could then like say, and I know the perfect place where you should try to go. And then if like you're friends with that person, then be like, oh yeah, who? And then from your friends list, you could say, why don't you try to visit wink, wink, nudge, nudge, little barreled. Why don't you try to visit Leash?
Yes, I would love that. You can say, go to Edda Mermaid and visit Leash and Lion Cake.
Or even because you know you have like a week to resolve this, that buys whoever wants to, you know, adopt them time to come visit and, you know, introduce themselves, woo them to their island. You know, like it just would be nice if there was just a little bit more, not even control, but just time, space, comfort.
Also,
long goodbyes, Jewish goodbyes, if you will. They last hours and days. Continue.
follow up. They could like, if you wanted them to go to your island and you didn't have a space ready yet per se, maybe like someone was still like thinking about it or not ready, like you could ask them to live in your tent for like a week or something,
or they could go stay with Harv,
or stay with Harv. Like they could just like hang out until like because other tent, if someone's in your tent, you can tell them to kick someone else out, right?
Yes, that's true.
At any given moment. So why don't you just have them go to your tent?
Yeah, you just
and then
playing.
you can kick someone out.
Yeah. I love that idea.
Kick someone out. I mean, gently convince them that maybe they should
give them incentive to
other
leave.
people, other places.
I like that. It gives more. More use for the campground.
Or even as simple as they get added to a wait list.
Aww.
Right? So that then, like, Tom Nook has a list of who to call when there is a vacancy. And it can just be arranged behind the scenes. You don't have to go scrambling to go find somebody the day that there's an empty, you know.
That's cute. I like it.
There's so many different ways this could work better, I think is the point. And there's a lot of cute options. Leash came up with cute options. I came up with, like, what would clearly just be logistically simple options. You know, whatever. Cute.
I always
simple,
make things a little bit trickier.
That's fine. I like Leash's ideas.
I think it seems like they're ideas that would work well within the mechanics of the game, I think, because they're existing structures that we have.
It's not like I'm asking them to create new things. I am, but like within they have tents. There's tents exist already.
Tent is already
structures are here.
Yeah.
My tent is waiting for someone to move in all the time. Why not have someone live there for like a couple weeks waiting for vacancies? I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I feel like the campground isn't used so frequently that it would be unreasonable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
I agree.
Yeah, why not?
Totes agree.
I agree.
Leash, did you have one?
I do have a dream suite, and this is just something that I thought of while I'm struggling with so as you all know, probably because I've talked about it before, I'm reimagining my island as the Nightmare Before Christmas, but it is a lot of work. It's a lot of
I believe it.
Terraforming and moving stuff. Wouldn't it be nice if in talking to Tom Nook, there was an option to just straight up level your island, just for 500,000 bells or something like that. And it still takes like a day.
Sure.
Like you'd have to wait a day, but the next day it's just back to the original factory thing.
Well, the original would have lots of tiers still on it. Like you'd still have all the.
Yes.
But you're asking for legit just to flatten it. So
they could they could either level it or you could start back to the original intent of your island. Either way.
Yeah.
I think that those would be worlds better because it's a lot and it's overwhelming and it's tiring and I wish that it was already ready to go so I could just build.
I wonder in the logistics of that what you're asking for, if there's also would you like the trees to go away or would you like to keep the trees where they are but plant it on the low ground. Like, I like have some options for like, do you want to keep
possible,
the items or not? Or just level the whole thing?
I would actually be okay with him saying, when you do this, all your fancy trees and your fancy flowers go away unless they're on the beach kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do this? And then you have the option to cancel, or you have the option to say demolish, and like reset.
Yeah. They're probably
I'd be okay with that.
Like
sure.
That.
Probably a lot of like, are you sure you want to do this? This will be gone. Kind of safeguards to make sure you really want to do it.
Well, actually, I should go and move my flowers first. Okay, I'll be back.
Right. And you still have a day still to move that, even after you say that. Point. Like, it would happen 24 hours. It wouldn't happen immediately. It would happen 24 hours. So you have time to move stuff.
That's cool.
Point. I like that plan. Yeah, that would have saved me about 4 days of work if
Yeah, and that gives you like more flexibility to reimagine your island more frequently, I feel like.
Yeah. Like to start over and yeah.
Especially when I see that people have made these elaborate plans where they use those online map planners. Having a fresh start to be able to level the whole island would really probably save them a whole lot of time. Like is what I'm sure you're experiencing for your very particular. You've got like plans for the layouts that are so.
Yes.
You have a vision. Yes. You want it to be. Yeah.
The only thing that I see being an issue with that is like where the houses are. But I think if the houses. But
just move them to the beach. There's room for every building on the beach. I've done it before.
And that's another thing though, like having to move one at a day, like I would pay a lot of money just to have a bulk move all these people, like get all the Lloyds over here, all the Lloyds that we need, and get them to move stuff.
I could plan the space in a day. I should be able to, request the move in a day as well. Like you can move 1 or 10 houses in a day. That shouldn't be a thing. Just bring over more Lloyds.
And worst case scenario, I still think that I should be able to make a freaking bridge, an incline, and move a house. And move a shop on the same day.
Right. Are you limited? You're limited to just one item. One
item.
Wow.
Are you sure you can't move a bridge and a house on the same day? I think you can. But I don't think you can move like a shop and a house on the same day. And I don't think you move a bridge and an incline on the same day. But I do think you could do.
That's possible.
Bridge and house, incline and shop. Like, I think you could do that.
I don't know. I don't know. I've always just assumed that you can only do one.
Try it.
I want to try it.
Yeah. Science, try it.
Well, I guess you can't move a bridge. You have to demolish it and then build. So that takes 2 days, and that's sort of its own thing. Because if you don't have extra space, and then you can only do one at a time. So you have to demolish one, wait, build the next one, wait.
It's tedious, but thus the problem of the beauty of being able to bulk change. Bulk change, bulk rearrange, level option. Sounds like a good idea to me.
I want that.
I like it.
Yep. And then Splitacker, our friend from the Discord and listener, has a dream suite. Rar, since you didn't have one this week, would you like to share Splitackers?
I would be delighted to do so. Because I also feel that it is a lovely suggestion that we've touched briefly on in some ways, but we like this iteration. Because Splitacker mentions wanting an uncrafting table or bench. So you could essentially dismantle your items that you've crafted and get all the materials back from it. And I like this wrinkle that they've added. It was to maybe have it be Reese and Cyrus that were present and moved maybe to the top floor of Nook's Cranny. So they could be responsible for this deconstruction. I'm not sure if we mentioned that aspect before. But either way, I love it. I love those characters. I'd love to see them in New Horizons again in more than just on Harv's Island. Although
as a really wedding, cute. Boring, snooze.
Yeah. Yes, Joel's favorite event, as we know. But yeah, it would be cool to have them be functional in this way. And I'd love to get those materials back after I've decided maybe I don't need 2 pairs of golden armor for myself. Just kidding. I don't think I have that.
Or where the heck am I going to put this 6 noodle slide? I just don't know. I should really get this spring bamboo back.
Noodle slide.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that idea. Neat.
Love
delicious.
It. Yeah, anything we can incorporate some of these characters back into the game would be great. I love the idea of upstairs, like rather than moving Timmy or Tommy upstairs, just having Reese and Cyrus upstairs, and wonder what else could happen in other buildings and stuff.
So many options, so many things, guys. We have so much. There's probably so much in store. Nintendo, we're waiting.
Tell us.
Nintendo,
Tell us.
Tell us the
there's so
secrets.
much to do.
Just like Connecticut.
I know they're working on it behind the scenes.
Of course.
All right, guys, we've got about 4 minutes, maybe 5, to try a new segment, a quick little segment as part of our
segment.
Our hot topics.
Yeah.
We can do a little sneaky preview
sneaky
of a
peek.
future longer
Yeah.
segment, maybe. Yeah.
And this one's called Hey There, Pocket Pod. What you play when things get odd?
Yay.
true.
So, yeah, I love it. And I love to talk about other games.
Yeah, do you want to introduce the segment, Sarah? This was your brainchild idea.
Well, yeah, because
I
I just want to get a chance to talk about other things because I'm sure our listeners, you don't only play Animal Crossing. Maybe you do. If you do, that's awesome too. But you play other stuff as we do. And I want a chance to just talk about some games that I've been playing. So if I may, I'll start it off.
Yeah,
What you playing?
I'm playing another game on Switch, which came out it's actually from 2019. November of 2019, it came out for Switch. It's called Children of Morta, and it's a cool roguelike where you are playing as an adventuring family who's taking care of a mountain that's trying to protect their mountain from some corruption that's contaminating the animals and life. And you get to fight enemies going through all these different dungeons, and it's really cool. Your different family members have cool powers. You get to adopt maybe like a wolf cub or a sweet little owl or something. It's really amazing. I love it.
Are
it's
you
really
saying
fun.
there's animal content in this
I'm saying
game?
there's animal content. There's even DLC you can add on for more animal content. And if you purchase the DLC goes to, I think it's Humane Society International is where all the proceeds go to.
What's a DLC?
Oh, DLC, downloadable content.
Oh.
It's like bonus content in Switch speak.
Yeah, bonus. So it's like you don't need it, but if you want to have something extra for your games, you can get DLC.
And what does it look like? Is it like 2D? Is it like 3D?
It is
graphics?
cool pixel art that is kind of isometric view. It's kind of like overhead. You're looking like as you're watching people. It's if you've played Hades, it's kind of similar to that style. It's even a similar game style of a roguelike, and it's got really cool pixel art. I love the animations of the characters. You've got people who are little fire mages. You have like kind of warriors who are monks that fight with their hands. Or a guy with a sword. It's
cool.
It's cool. It's very
That sounds fun.
I very much enjoy. Check it out. It's fun.
Thanks for sharing.
Thanks, there.
Thanks for listening. Woo.
Games are
Yes.
fun and
Games are
odd.
Fun when things get odd. Games are
We've
fun
got
all the
one
time.
more. We've got one more minute. JB, do you have anything you want to
Did
share?
you talk about a special board game?
Yeah, I did because you guys know back when we were waiting for Animal Crossing New Horizons Apocalypse, whatever we called it, to come out, I was playing a whole bunch of Stardew Valley, like a bunch of Stardew Valley. I was addicted to Stardew Valley for several months there back in
Multiple
2019, believe it or not. And then I was playing on my phone. Now there's a whole other platform you can play Stardew Valley on, and it is an analog platform because they made a board game.
What?
And I am a big fan of cooperative board games. If you've ever heard me talk about Pandemic, that's one of my favorites, though that's been very hard to play in the last year for reasons we don't need to get into. But cooperative board games are awesome because I hate being competitive. I just like, helping the cause and coming up with fun ideas and being creative. And
it's fun.
It's super fun to play cooperative board games. And my husband and I like to play them a lot now. We've gotten into like a different version of Pandemic, which is fun. Anyway, out of nowhere, didn't ask for it, didn't dream of it. There's a Stardew Valley cooperative board game coming out, and it was released 2 days ago. Apparently, it's already sold out.
Yep.
It looks fantastic. You play a season at a time, similar to the game. One season takes 40 minutes, similar to the game. And and you have all these different goals. Like you want to achieve things that happen. Like you guys remember, like the grandfather's grandfather's
the
goals.
Spooky spirit.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the spooky spirit stuff, or the community center goal. So you have all these different goals, and you can extend the scope of the game or make it smaller depending on interest level. And it has all the graphics. It looks perfect. It just looks absolutely beautiful.
That's awesome.
And if and when the three of us ever get together in the same room, we will have to play it. Maybe we'll even record some of our play for the podcast.
Oh,
That'd be super fun!
Yes, we can do that.
I like it.
Oh, wow. I love it. Thank you for sharing your games. And now, Leash,
do you have a sneaky game to sneak in?
I'm gonna save it. We can save it for next time.
Well, we'll hopefully have a longer segment one of these days if we ever have less to talk about. Yeah.
All right, guys. You guys ready for some birthdays?
Yes.
I sure am.
Closing it out?
Did I not give you a list, by the way? Did you find it?
It's okay. I found the calendar.
Oh, thank God. You got it,
Calendar's
Nish.
good.
Got it.
Do I start on Friday? Or do I start today?
I think we start Thursdays. Yeah, Thursday to Wednesday.
Okay. Well, today, Thursday, was Hamfrey's birthday. Tomorrow, today, Friday, is Sheldon's, the Jock Squirrel's birthday, as well as Wisp's birthday, which is surprising to me that it's not in October, but happy birthday, Wisp. On Saturday, Rosie the Peppy Cat, little purple friend, has a birthday. Naomi, the super cool snooty cow, has a birthday on Sunday. Coco, the normal rabbit, has a birthday.
Think about how Coco looks. Is she that normal? She's pretty cool looking.
She's cool. I know she's all right. Tuesday is a very special bear's birthday, which is Berold, our sweet friend. I'm sad that he's not on any of our islands.
He might be somewhere. If you got my Berold from Nicktal, let us know.
I miss him a lot. And then Wednesday is Bon Bon the Peppy Rabbit's birthday, as well as Pave's birthday.
Well, I guess
why? We can never celebrate it with him.
Sometimes it's different. Didn't we talk about this? This is the holiday that moves around. It's not always the same time. So
you're right.
Maybe sometimes it is around that time in early March.
Oh, how lovely. And that'll do it for this week of birthdays. So without further ado, or not ado, without further not ado.
Much ado about nothing.
Much ado about doo-doo. I was going to say happy birthday to our producer, but it's not his birthday.
Happy birthday early. Happy half birthday.
Thank you to Jack Quaidplank of Monkey Cat Studios, our wonderful producer who produces every one of our shows and makes us sound fantastic. And that's it. We'll see you next time.